There once was a man named Brian Brown. He did lots of things. His logo sizes were too big, so we had to adjust them. It's 7:10 a.m. He wakes up with a smile. He dances, he sings, and he entertains you all the while. His name is Brian Brown. It is 7:10. It's time to wakey bakey until it never ends. I am the madman. I'm not, Jeremy is, but we're gonna have fun and talk lots of shit. That's right, guys. Welcome. It's 7:10 a.m. Time to smoke them if you got them, guys. How's everyone doing out there this morning? Harvey Hooligans in the house. We got Wicked Wednesday. That's right, guys. We got Rosie Key already this morning. The Wakey Bakey crew getting up, getting ready, getting set to go live, guys. We got a hell of a show. We are talking about the craziest times we've gotten too high. There's a million stories there, guys. That's internet gold right there. The time we got too high. There's a million different stories. We're gonna get into that, guys. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got your what else we got? We got your Wakey Bakey news. We got today in history. We got all the things, guys. We got your water cooler question. We got your dab rig question of the day. We don't sit around no water cooler. We sit around the dab rig and we talk our bullshit. We got all the things, guys. We're gonna get going. We go live in 2. Stick around. We got a hell of a show. It's time to wakey, time to bakey. Fantastic beaches. That's right. What's up, back to retro? How you doing, buddy? All right, it's time to get going, guys. We go live in 2. It's time to wakey and bakey.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing out there, guys? It is Weed Wednesday. That's right. We're officially calling it, guys. It's Weed Wednesday. So it's okay if you wake and bake. That's right. Big shout out to everyone out there watching us, guys. Blow up those comments. Let me know if you're in the house. If you can't blow up the comments, I want to give a special shout out to you, all the working folk out there. That's right. All the ones working hard for the man right now out there, working your 9 to 5, getting ready to head in for the day. You're in your car, you're on the train, you're on a bus, you're on a plane, whatever it is. We're making green eggs and ham, whatever it is, guys. Big shout out to you. You're the working class. You're the ones who make this country stick together. You're the duct tape that holds this country together, guys. And big shout out to you. We appreciate you watching. If you can't comment, you can't tune in, or you can't join in, we got you. We got you. Big shout out to all the office workers. Big shout out to Supernova Mike out there working hard for himself. Well, he is the man, so he's working hard for the man out there. But everyone out working, out going to work, getting ready to work, guys, we appreciate you. Salute. That's right. What's happening, guys? It is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. And then guess what? Tomorrow is Thursday. Imagine that. Imagine that. Crazy how that happens. Crazy how that happens. What was going on yesterday, guys? Tuesday. Not a lot. Not a lot. Ran into the wild man, Jeremy, up there in Kingman yesterday. Had a good time. Had a good guy. Man, that guy can roll a fat joint. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That guy rolls a big fat ass joint. Where's Lonnie at this morning? We got a. Speaking of the wild man, where's Mr. Lonnie at this morning? Hopefully he's doing good, feeling good. He's a good dude, man. I like Lonnie. I like Jeremy. That whole Kingman crew up there, man. Everyone on the Dank Nation. Good guys, good guys. Where's Ron at this morning, too? Hopefully everyone decided to sleep in. You know what I mean? That happens every once in a while. I really was dragging this morning, man. I did not want to wake up to save my life. Stayed up a little late last night. I have a thing with a court case. You guys know all the hoops I'm jumping through. I got a thing, so I kind of stayed up preparing myself for that. So a little tired this morning. But guys, I want to start out with the joke of the day. That's right. We're going to do the dad joke of the day, guys. We got to have it. We got to have the dad joke of the day. Get it out of the way. Much like Tim W. Just tell us the dad joke. Let's get it out of the way so we can move on with our lives. So today's dad joke, guys, is it's not procrastination if I never had any intention of doing it in the first place. That's something you tell your wife when she's bugging you to do the dishes or whatever. And it's not procrastination if I wasn't planning on doing it. Oh, man, where do we come up with this stuff? All right, guys, I got the question. We're going to start conversation starter of the day, guys. All right. You could either go two ways on this, guys. What is the weirdest thing you've ever put inside your kid's school lunch? Now, if you don't have kids, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had put inside your school lunch? For me, guys, it was my grandma. My mom and dad went out of town. I think Morro Bay. They used to like going there back in the day. And they went up there. So my grandma was taking care of me for the week. And she made meatloaf. And, Brian loves meatloaf. We'll put it in his school lunch. She didn't sound anything like that. But so grandma used to make meatloaf and put a hard-boiled egg in the middle. I don't know. And when you would cut it, the hard boiled egg would be in, like, she would run it through, like, maybe multiple hard boiled eggs. So when you would cut the meatloaf, the hard boiled egg would show through. So I'm in fifth grade, fourth grade. You know, things are pretty tense in fourth or fifth grade. You don't mess up. You can't mess up. School lunches, pooping your pants, throwing up, doing anything could then lead for a nickname that would last all through high school, all through. I did not want to be known as hard boiled egg meatloaf man. No, that wasn't going to happen, guys. But in fifth, sixth grade, whatever it was, fourth grade, open up my lunchbox, meatloaf, hard boiled egg inside the meatloaf. I didn't eat it. I had to hide it. I knew that if they saw it, those savages saw it, I would never be able to live my life again, guys. And that's what ended up happening with my horrible school lunch, guys. So, what was the worst thing you've ever had packed in your school lunch? Or the worst thing you ever packed in your kids' school lunch? Blow up those comments, guys. What's the worst thing you've ever had for school lunch? Bullhead City Elementary School. OG, man, OG. Over there down off of Riviera, I believe. Wherever the hell it is. Probably not Riviera. Down there over by the Boys and Girls Club, whatever section of town that is. That's where I went to school. All my elementary years, guys. And the worst thing, so you was the egg fart guy. No, I wasn't. I made sure. The worst thing that they ever served at our cafeteria was the fucking pizza, man. The cheese pizza was the worst. And what made it the worst was, do you guys remember? I'm about to look this up now. What was it? The Last Starfighter was the name of the movie. Last Starfighter movie turns human. All right. See if we can get a picture of this. So there's a scene in The Last Starfighter, the movie, where he has a clone. Yeah, I don't think there's just a picture floating around. He Starfighter movie clone. Let's try the clone. So they send a clone down to replace it. Oh yeah, there we go. We got the picture. Hang on, guys. Let me share this. Now this is a key moment of my childhood, guys. This is a key moment. Let me make sure before I do all this nonsense. All right. Key moment of my childhood, guys. Great movie. Was that Louis Gossett Jr.? You know, I'm looking at the picture and I was like, that was. Remember Enemy Mine? Very similar with Dennis Quaid, man. That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. Let me see here. Overlay. Here we go. All right, guys. So check this out. At my school, the cheese pizza cafeteria looked like this. And then I saw this movie and I put the two together and I could never eat that pizza. I flat out just wouldn't eat it. Let's see. Can we that's not what I want. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Boom! Look at that. So that's what our cheese pizza looked like. I swear to God, that's exactly what our school pizza looked like. And I could never bring myself to eat it again, man. Never. Freaking school pizza. Ugh. What were they thinking? Yeah, so that's the worst dish that we had for cafeteria time, guys. The worst, by far the worst of I could not bring. So what are you guys? What's some of the worst school cafeteria food, lunches that you can remember, guys? That's kind of what we're talking about today. Who went to high school so high that they would actually eat the school lunch because they had the munchies? Use that faux CPR practice mouth to mouth. You're not lying. You're not lying, Harvey Hooligans. Back to retro. You probably had a good school with good pizza, man. Yeah, I don't know what cheese they were using or what it was, man. But yeah, and then it was always in the squares because they did the sheet pan pizzas, which there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I could not bring myself to eat that pizza. All right, guys, let's see what else we got cooking today. Um, Let me see here. Let's get into some Wakey Bakey news, guys. Wakey Bakey news brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. A lot of stuff happening out there in the entertainment world, guys. Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds running the show, apparently, in Hollywood. But let's see what we got going, guys. Elle McPherson. Who remembers Elle McPherson, man? Cover of Sports Illustrated back in the 90s. Wow. She was the lady, man. Elle McPherson had those that girl next door look. Supermodel, man, supermodel. Back in the day when supermodels were all the rage. She has revealed that she was diagnosed with breast cancer 7 years ago and is now finally in remission. The 60-year-old, that's it. You want to feel old. Elle McPherson is 60 years old, guys. The 60-year-old supermodel said she refused to undergo chemotherapy treatment despite it being strongly recommended by 32 doctors. In her upcoming memoir, Elle, Life Lessons and Learning to Trust Yourself, the Aussie catwalk star said that she took an entire holistic approach to her diagnosis, a decision that was not well received by her loved ones, but it gave her an opportunity to dig deep into her inner sense and to find the solution that worked for her. Yeah, man, I know it's a risky thing, especially with cancer, those type of life ending diseases. To go holistic way about it. Um, Doctors don't like it. It's not what they're trained for. They don't understand it. But hats off to her, man. She beat cancer, did it holistically. God, man. What else can you say? What else can you say? All right, guys. Reality star Amy Sletton is facing drug and child endangerment charges after being arrested at a Tennessee zoo. On Monday, police responded to calls of a guest being bitten by a camel at the Tennessee Safari Park in Alamo. A post from the Crockett County Sheriff Department. Upon arrival, deputies were immediately overtaken by suspicious odors coming from the guest's vehicle. Ooh. What suspicious odors could those be? Upon arrival, from the guest car, Slayton, who has starred in TLC's Thousand Pound Sisters since it premiered in 2020, and Brian Lauren was arrested and both face a couple charges of illegal possession, 2 counts of child endangerment. Both were booked in Crockett County Jail. Sounds like a fake jail. Going down to Crockett County Jail. Police now say Slayton was the person bitten by the camel and was removed via stretcher. Psychedelic mushrooms and marijuana were allegedly found in her car. Who's going to the zoo? You know what? I would. I was going to say, who's going to the zoo high as a kite? Me. That probably. And then get attacked by a camel and then get arrested. That sounds like a bad day. You're tripping on mushrooms and weed. A camel bites you and then you get arrested. That's a bad day right there. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. All right, yeah. Jax Taylor, not to be confused with Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy. Jax Taylor has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. The Valley Star, who spent most of August in a mental health facility, wrote on Instagram, after many years of knowing something was wrong, but not knowing exactly what it was, I recently learned that I was diagnosed with bipolar and PTSD. He said he's been an emotional time, a lot to process, but he's now home with his son and found a new sense of peace. Taylor and his estranged wife, Brittany Carter, share a 3-year-old son, Cruz. Man, that's a big thing. I here comes the jokes. Here comes the jokes, guys. But man, how would you know you have mental health issues unless, that's how you grew up, right? Unless they all of a sudden just came on. That's just how you grew up. You grew up working that out. You grow up with that crutch, how to avoid, or how to make it not stand out. Those mental health issues are big, man. So hats off to him, man. We all have something going on. I don't care who you are. There's no one perfect out there, guys. We all got depression. We all got anger. We all got emotions that we flip flop. Even the coolest of the cool end up losing their temper or their face, like we learned in Deadpool. That's right. The cool Deadpool, the easy laid back Deadpool, he didn't regenerate. That's all you need to know. I don't know. But no, man, it's good that when you can figure out what's going on in your head. So it's a doctor, man. It's, what? Like if you had arthritis, you wouldn't just spend I do. You wouldn't just spend your whole life avoiding going to the doctor. You do something about it. Say, man, I'm not thinking right. Things aren't right. This isn't how it should be. You get yourself right, man. It's just that easy. Just that easy, guys. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. Speaking of mental health issues and no shame, guys, Britney Spears is hinting at her involvement in an upcoming film project. It's not her biopic. It's not her biopic, though. Friday, she shared a cryptic message. Who would have thought Britney would share a cryptic message? Just saying. On Instagram. Amid hype that Emma Roberts is interested in portraying Spears in the biopic Spears' best-selling memoir, The Woman in Me. She wrote, "The project I might be doing isn't a biopic, it's a fictional musical where I play an extremely intelligent character. It's flattering to be in such good company like John Chu." The post has led to speculation that she might play the narrator in Chu's forthcoming film version of Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's actually a pretty good one to do a musical on. I don't know. I got no problem with Britney being on Broadway. Leave Britney alone. That's right. Remember that? Remember when that was crazy? Oh man. I especially love the Octagon Mexican. You what? You had Mexican pizza? Who the heck had school Mexican pizza back to retro? Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to retro. Nice, nice, man. You went to a fancy school, man. You went to the fancy school. All right, guys. Next up, will the next movie from the Tokens fantasy series be The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the Wizard? Ian McKellen said he'd be happy to play Gandalf again. The actor who played the beloved Grey Pilgrim. I can see his Pilgrim. I can see that. In the first 3 films, as well as the Hobbit movies, has revealed that there is already some magic at work to bring him back. McCullen said he has been told there are going to be more films and Gandalf will be involved. They hope that they'll be playing him. He'll be playing him. The 85-year-old who recently suffered a serious fall while performing in the stage production said he didn't quite know when a new film might enter production, but they better be quick. Man, you know what's great when you're that old and you can make those jokes like that, guys? You know what I mean? You could you can make those jokes about not being around. You're like okay with it. I don't know, man. I need to live till at least 86. You know what, man? If I'm at 86, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. Let's see where let's go to the top 10, guys. Let's do a top 10, then we'll get into shout outs. We'll do all the things, guys. So the 10 most dangerous cosmetic surgeries, guys. Didn't Kanye, didn't his mom die getting like a butt lift or something? You know, that's what some of these procedures are just in and out. But man, you know what? Anytime you have a surgery, it'd be pretty dangerous. So, number 10, guys, a breast lift has a 10% complication lift or risk. So you know what? Still a little dangerous, guys. Anytime they come in, do a little booby bounce, 10%. An arm lift. You get a little flabby action going on there, guys. You do an arm lift. There's a 21% complication rate. Well, that seems a little high. That seems a little high for that one, just for a little meat curtains. Wait, that's something else. That's something. Breast augmentation, guys. Breast augmentation. I think that's where you're growing them bigger, right? There is a 14% complication rate. Not bad, not bad. Butt implants, 22%. I remember watching what was it? The one with Joe Rogan, Fear Factor. Watching Fear Factor, and there was a guy on there, and he was there to win the money so he could get butt implants, and that's all he talked about the whole time, about how great his butt was gonna look, and he just, oh man, he was all about it. Did he know though that there was a 22% complication rate? How about a breast reduction, guys? You ever hear? I watched actually a pretty good documentary. The girl who played Punky Brewster has a decent documentary out. She filmed a lot with a video camera, like a VHS one. She's a Hollywood kid, so got a lot of Hollywood kids growing up, a lot of stories. Pretty good, but her boobs ended up being so big that she had them reduced. And I guess it was like a thing in Hollywood. Like they kind of not blackballed her, but they didn't use her as much. I guess she was saying how weird it was. Definitely recommend a watch if you guys check it out. The Punky Brewster documentary. Let's see what else. Injectable fillers, guys. This is a 65% complication rate. So this would be for your Botox and all that stuff. So when you see people, this explains so much about the people I see out and about Bullhead City or I should say Needles, California every day. But we know ain't no one getting no fillers here in Needles, California. We don't even have a doctor. We don't have a pharmacy. We don't even have a grocery store. You couldn't go buy ice to help your fillers. All right, guys, body lift. A body lift has a 42% compliment. What's a body lift? It's like when your whole body, like you tighten it all up. Kind of crazy. Oh yeah, so that would be like when your stomach, like a lot of people who have that weight loss surgery, like me, get the big loose skin. So I guess that would be a body lift, right? Like the loose skin and all that. Man, that's a 42% complication rate. That's pretty crazy. A Brazilian butt lift. What's the difference between butt implants and a Brazilian butt lift? I'm gonna have to look. What is a Brazilian butt lift? All right, Brazilian butt lift. A cosmetic procedure that enhances the shape and size of the buttocks, transferring fat from other parts of the body. So basically, you're taking fat from one place and shoving it in your ass. Is that what this is? Public school in Polk County is not fancy. Hey, Mojave Martian, how's it going? How's it going? Being crazy is hard. Being crazy is harder work. Gotta go check yourself and get reputation for being a butthole to the city council. We got that same reputation, Harvey Hooligan. We got that same reputation. I got a reputation. That's right. Let's see what else, guys. Brazilian butt lift. Number 2, a thigh lift. So you got those cottage cheese thighs maybe, kicking out, and you want to get them fixed. Man, that's a big 78%, guys. Now the last one is 92.3% complication rate. Who would even risk such a thing? Some crazies. But eye color change surgery. I didn't even know this was a thing. Cosmetic iris implants, laser pigment removal, and keteropigmentation. 92.3% complication rate. So what they're saying is that you still haven't quite perfected this one yet, right? Who would? I mean, I get it, man. I get it. I just watched this movie. It's on Netflix. It's a coming of age movie. They just released it. It's about a bunch of freshmen that are going into their first year of high school. Don't know why I couldn't remember that. High school, and just like the trials and tribulations and overcoming bullies and the whole 9 yards. Man, ended up being one of the funniest movies I've watched in a long time. The most popular girl in school gets drunk. The 2 freshmen end up giving her a ride home. Very licensed to drive, Phil. But there's a lot more to it. No spoilers, but she shits herself in the back of their car and chaos ensues, guys. It had me laughing out loud by myself. Me and Rosie chilling on the couch, and all of a sudden, I'm just laughing my fucking ass off, man. Good times, man. So yeah, check out. I don't know the name of it, but if you guys see it, I don't know why the eye color thing changed. Oh, because like, you know what, man, when you're like a freshman and someone says something to you like, "Oh, you got brown eyes, you're full of shit," and they're just making a joke. But then all of a sudden, as a teenager, man, you're carrying that with you. I got brown eyes. People think I'm full of shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. That's where all these weird fucking surgeries come about, man. Hey there, Rosie. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you, Mama. Didn't mean to scare you. That's how all these crazy surgeries come about, man. Oh, fucking, you know what, man? I tell you what, you hear everybody saying about like they would, um, love to go back. Like, man, if I could just be 12 or 15 again and I know what I know now, holy shit. I wouldn't want to relive that weird. So the question would be, if you are able to teleport yourself back to your body in a different time. So kind of time travel, kind of not. Like you're still you. You're traveling within your own lifespan. And you just go back to a certain age where you're at. Do you still feel all weird from the hormones of being a teenager? Do you feel all fucking, or mentally are you prepared for it? That would be weird. That's a good movie. That's kind of a quantum leap thing, but he didn't go into his body. That would be, you know what I would imagine. Imagine if time travel was possible, you could do that because you had been there. You have I guess, an anchor to that time. Look at us talk fucking quantum physics here. You have an anchor to that time. So technically, I think we just invented time travel, guys. I think we just invented time travel. Call the president. Call the president. We just invented time travel. Pamela, good morning. Good morning. Rosie Key, good morning. Polk County Sheriff is the bomb. Where's Polk County at? Yeah, so good times, guys. Good times on that. So we just invented time travel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Did you know it just might be the coolest Airbnb listing ever? A real repurposed Chinook U.S. Army helicopter is available for possibly the most awesome vacation accommodations ever. It's in Florida. Of course it's in Florida. And it will run you $175 a night, guys, with 4 beds. It could be a perfect for a guy's weekend getaway. The Airbnb ad for a chopper rental reads. Here, you know what? Let me pull it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. All right. There we go. Get to the chopper. Add to see. Boom. Here you go, guys. Actually, let me apparently I go. Here we go. That way you guys can see the whole thing. That's actually pretty freaking cool, man. That's like a Air Force One type of deal. The Airbnb chopper rental reads, step into our meticulously transformed chin hook Nook helicopter. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. An exclusive and totally unique vacation rental and embark on a journey into the heart of nature's beauty and the outdoor excitement that surrounds it. This isn't just a place to stay, it's one of a kind getaway to the great outdoors and adventure. The Choppa is located off-road area called Moto Ranch, which provides 5 acres of space for dirt bike riding, etc. I know the thing isn't airworthy, but my friends are way too handy with tools to risk it, right? That's actually a pretty cool deal, man. That's actually pretty freaking cool. That's not a bad price either for that. Not at all. That's actually pretty good. That actually is really good. Just why? Rosie Key, you're right. I love Grady Judd. Hey, Rosie the Bulldog. Yes, she's running around. She's running around. Let's see what else. Time travel is possible. You just need a DeLorean and a flux capacitor. You know, back to retro, I was working on a thing and I fell off my toilet and I drew this. Oh, and Chinook landed at a trailer park in Florida. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Harvey Hooligans. You're not wrong. All right, guys. Today, who needs a reason to party? That's right, guys. We got your dank reason to party right now, guys. Today is officially Eat an Extra Dessert Day, guys. That's right. Today is Eat an Extra Dessert Day. Guiltlessly indulge yourself in extra dessert today and inform everyone you know about this holiday. Even if they won't participate, you can eat theirs. That's right. Today is Macadamia Nut Day, guys, as well. Macadamia Nut Day, saluting the yummy nut first found in the rainforest of Eastern Australia. What big shout out to Barney and Aaron all the way over in Australia, guys. Thousands of years ago, the macadamia nut was found over there. Through though they can be toxic to dogs, they are super nutrients for humans. Also, today is Newspaper Carrier Day, guys. So go celebrate your newspaper carrier. Today is also Wildlife Day, celebrating the anniversary of the tragic death of Steve Irwin, guys. Man, yeah, definitely celebrate that, guys. Steve Irwin, what a great dude, man. Tragic end to his day, to his days, to his life, man. But what a good, he really was a good dude, man. His kids, man, his legacy that he left on. He was such a good dude. I just read this story. The crocodile hunter Steve Irwin is who we're talking about. That his wife has not dated since he has passed away. She says that she had her happily ever after, and that's what she deserved. And she doesn't need anything else. She's had her life story. Man, that's true love right there. Like, that's crazy to think that. Like, I mean, you know what a good dude. Then if you see his son, looks just like him, acts just like him. His daughter, beautiful. Bindi, she actually drove through Needles on a road trip. Met her when we were delivering beer. Good family. Mom kept them together. Mom was a little bitchy, I ain't gonna lie, but she was protective of her kids, and so she should be, man. Doing it all on her own. God bless her, man. God bless her. But yeah, Crocodile Hunter, man. We gotta, you know what? We gotta celebrate his death, guys. His life. Celebrate his life, not his death. That was a misspeak. But what a good dude, man. What a good dude. Big shout out to the Crocodile Hunter, man. We love you, sir. Hey, there he is, Aaron. Nice, nice. Good morning. I just woke up to Brian Brown is having laugh. So I just have a doobie. Have a great day. Hey, nice, nice, Aaron. Yeah, we were just talking about you. Did you know the macadamia nut was discovered in Australia? That's right, man. They're dangerous to dogs, though. They're dangerous to dogs. How you doing, Aaron? Love to see it. Love to see you up in here, man. All right, guys. So today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. That's right, in all the land. Wasn't Mr. Crispers up in here? Mr. Crispers, what are you doing? What are you doing? Today in history, guys, let's do this thing. We already know, unfortunately, Steve Irwin passed away on this day. But good, you know what, man? Good life, big bucket of win. He did a lot for the earth. We remember him. We're still talking about him. And that's what you want out of life, right? You want a legacy. And he definitely did that. So let's get into today in history, guys. All right, today in history. We got birthdays. We got a birthday. All right, guys. Beyonce. What do you think Beyonce is doing for her birthday? Holy shit. Like drinking the blood. I don't know. Beyonce, American singer, was born today, guys. She was born in 1981. She is 43 years young today. Henry Ford, guys, the second American industrialist, was born today. Antoine Artrid, French author and actor, was born as well. And then Dabajiba Nadahara, Indian nationalist leader, was born on today, guys. In this day in 1781, Los Angeles was founded. On this day in 1781, Spanish settlers laid claim to what became Los Angeles, now the second most populous city in the U.S., the home of Hollywood, whose name is synonymous with the American motion picture industry, guys. 1781, L.A. was established. That's a long time ago. 2016, guys, Mother Teresa, the founder of the Order of Missionaries of Charity and the winner of the 79 Nobel Peace Prize, was canonized by Pope Francis I. Canonized. What's canonized mean? See if we can get a definition. Where's Lonnie? Lonnie, what does canonized mean? Where's Lonnie when I need him? Darn it. Canonized means officially declare a dead person to be a saint. Why couldn't they say they just sainted her? We sainted her. Oh my God. Hey, there's Chantel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to wake up. It's time to have a day. All right, guys. American entertainer Joan Rivers, who first gained fame in the 1960s as a nightclub and television comic, known for the catchphrase, "Can we talk?" who later criticized celebrities' wardrobe. Remember her and her daughter? They used to get savage, man. She died in New York on this day in 2014, guys. Australian wildlife conservationist and television personality Steve Irwin, who achieved worldwide fame as the exuberant and risk-taking host of The Crocodile Hunter from 1992 to 2006. Man, that show was fire, man. That show was so fire back in the day. Was killed by a venomous bull stingray, unfortunately, guys. Of all the ways to go, too, man. But he did what he loved. He went out doing what he loved doing, right? Isn't that what they say, man? Supposed to make it feel better. American singer Kelly Clarkson became the first winner of the reality TV show American Idol. Holy shit, that was in 2012 or 2002. I can tell you Me and my ex-wife, we were married at the time. Were we married? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were married at the time. Yeah. Um, I remember exactly, man. Why? Like we were American Idol people. Oh my God. That's like a different life, man. Fuck. Woo. I was a baker, man. I was about 22, 23 years old. I was working at Harrah's Laughlin, the casino Harrah's in Laughlin, Nevada. I was a baker. I worked did I work swing shift at the time? No. No, I didn't. I worked day shift. I've been there a minute. Because I started in 99. So yeah, I had been there a minute. And I remember, man, God, I was a normal dude. I went to work. I came home. I took a little nap because I worked from 6 a.m. to 2, no, 5 to 1. Yeah, I worked 5 to 1, 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I remember coming home, staying up late, watching American Idol with the ex-wife, like she was the wife at the time. And like, God, dude, that seems like a whole nother life ago. Who the fuck was that guy? Who the fuck was that guy? That's what I'm telling you, man. But I totally remember that first season. The dude that she ran against, Justin. He had the curly hair. I did not like him. I did not want him to win. I wanted Kelly Clarkson to win. I remember the finale. I remember everything about that. I had a Suzu Trooper that I drove. Oh my God, man, what a trip. What a trip, these today in histories, man. Um, I'm really good. Thanks, brother Brian Brown. I'm really smashed. This plant had its issues, but nice. Skunk weed. I cloned it. Was nice. That's awesome, man. Skunk weed is fire, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Yeah, so I remember that, man. That first season of American Idol. God, that was a different life. That was a different Brian, man. Getting ready to raise some kids. I think I don't know, 2002. When was this? August. We might have been waiting for my son to be born. I think so. I think so. I think we're going through the pregnancy jump. That's crazy, man. That's a whole different Brian. Acted different. Was a different guy, man. Crazy how people change over time. I wasn't the wild. I was still a little wild. I wasn't as wild as I am now, or it's crazy. So middle aged and crazy guys. That's me. That's me. All right. What else we got on today in history? 1998, the American search engine company Google was formally established by founders Sergey Brin and Larry Page. They filed incorporation papers. Boy, what a big moment for them, huh? 98, Google, look at where they're at now. Woo. 1989, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and the U.S. Air Force launched the last Titan III rocket. That was in 89. 1972, the revival of The Price is Right began airing with Bob Barker as host. It was a huge hit, becoming one of the longest running game shows on American TV. That was just in 72, huh? American Swinger, American Swinger, American swimmer Mark Spitz won 7 straight gold medals during the Munich Olympic Games, the first person to ever do so in a single Olympics. 1957, the Ford Motor Company introduced the Edsel automobile, which was perhaps the first most notable failure. Yeah, Ford at 57, they had nothing but hits, right? Because it was nothing but new cars. You're like, no one ever seen a car before. Ooh. 1908, novelist and short writer Richard Wright became the first African American to protest white treatment of blacks was born. 1870, Napoleon III, I am, who ruled France as first president 1850 to 1852, and then emperor from 52 to 70, was deposed and the Third Republic proclaimed. That was in 1870. 1864, John Hunt Morgan, the Confederate guerrilla leader of Morgan's Raiders, was killed by federal troops. 1768, French author and diplomat Francois Auguste Rene, who was the country's first romantic writers and French literary figure in early 19th century, was born. 1925, King Athelstan of Western Saxons became the first king to rule all over England, of all of England. He unified it, baby. He unified it. Nice, nice, nice. That was your Today in History, guys, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. From the Dr. Pepper commercial. Oh, yeah. Or better known as Little Sweet. Do you guys remember that movie, the American Idol movie? To Kelly from Justin with love. Man, that American Idol from season 1 was just a juggernaut, man. That thing was massive. They had all sorts of fucking Brian, your thoughts on Elon Musk buying YouTube? Really? I did not hear that. I do know, wasn't it? No, YouTube is separate. Yeah. What was it? Isn't it Facebook that has to sell Instagram because of like the monopoly thing? I remember reading something like that it was like in the works. But Elon Musk buying YouTube. I don't know if he would. I don't know. You know what? You could. I mean, there could be some improvements that could be made from it. I don't know. I don't know if I enjoy the improvements he made over on Twix, X, whatever you want to call. I call it Twix. I don't know. You know, like we don't go live over there anymore because you have to be a paid member and able to go live on the platform, which I kind of get. Like when we were looking at doing Dank Nation social media, the one main thing that was holding me back, it would have been like a Facebook page, but for Dank Nation. Actually like a Facebook app. You would have had chat, live video, everything. I looked into it. The cost was live video streaming, like letting your customers stream live video. So I could totally see where he eliminated that. That's a huge cost. You know what's another huge cost on that is every time you go to a website and you have to verify your phone number or whatever, and they send you a code that you have to, that's 30 cents a pop. Maybe if you're a big company, you can get it down to 20, maybe 10 if you're a ginormous company. But that's 30 cents a pop, man. That's expensive. So expensive. So yeah, think about that every time you have to log into Facebook using the code. Costed old Mark Zuckerberg 30 cents. He deserved it. He deserves to pay big money. All right, what else we got cooking today, guys? Who else was born today? Whitney Cummings. Whitney Cummings, a stand-up comedian, guys, had a show called Whitney that I used to really like on NBC. They filmed it live on TV. It was a sitcom in front of a live studio audience, but then they would film it live as well. Pretty good show. I liked it. Bummer it got canceled. It got canceled, guys. Today's first, guys. In 1995, the online auction site eBay is founded in San Jose, California by French-born Iranian-American computer programmer Pierre Ahmedrar. It's originally called Auction Web. In 1988, Google is founded by Stanford University students whose headquarters are located in a friend's garage. That's always good. And then in today's second, guys, Amazon becomes America's second $1 trillion company. This was in 2018. Jesus, $1 trillion company. A $1 trillion company. That's crazy. What else, guys? Today's record, competitive eater, Sonia Thomas, better known as the Black Widow. This is in 2011, is declared winner of the U.S. chicken wing eating competition in Buffalo, New York, after consuming 183 wings in 12 minutes. Woo! 183 wings in 12 minutes. Holy guacamole. All right, guys, we got some dank whack facts for you going in, guys. A new little segment here. 2nd Street is the most common street name in the U.S. 1st Street is 3rd. I can see that. I've heard a lot of 2nd Streets. I live on 3rd Street. Oh my God, don't come to my house. Streets in Japan's do not have names. Where the streets have no names. It's Japan. Apparently, it's Japan. The streets have no names. How do you find out where you're going? Do you just know? That's a weird one. A person's sense of hearing becomes less sharp after overeating. That's interesting. Like your senses kind of must like you're processing so much damn food you can't hear shit. Cologne was originally produced as a protection against the plague. It was widely believed that bad smelling air spread the disease. Oh man, when you hear stuff like that, like my favorite still is over here, this is a sacred wall right here. This is a sacred rock because of the way it's shaped. They would come and they would yell at, and the rock would echo back, and they called it talking rock. Or we just call it an echo. You know, you smell that? It smells like disease. No, it's just a smell. Dynamite was originally going to be called Nobel Safety Powder. I got me some safety powder. Ain't so safe. All right. Some species of fish have voices. What the fuck? Yeah, before we go, I can't just leave it at that. Some species of fish have voices. How is this possible? How is this possible? I guess I should do a question mark. They're just like, yeah, some some fish species produce sound. They use them for variety of reasons. Sonic muscles that contract quickly to vibrate their swim bladder, which is air in the chamber of their okay. Let's see, drumming. Drumming fish use their muscles to drum or vibrate their swim bladder. Renaissance or resonant. I don't know. They make sounds, guys. They make sounds like grunts. It seems like that's crazy. There are almost 1,000 species of fish that use sound to communicate. Grunts, boops, and chatters. That's what they use. Who knew? Who knew that fish communicate, man? That's freaking awesome. That is way awesome. All right, guys, I got to get on out of here, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry, it's just an hour this morning. I know that's at the time we normally go. I got to get ready. I got work. I got lawyer stuff today. I got to play lawyer today, guys. Ugh. Oh man. But there might be good news on that front, guys. I can't say anything about it now, but I might have found my Perry Mason moment. Stay tuned for more on that. All right, guys, have a great, blessed rest of your day. We will be live at 4:10. We'll be what's today? Weed Wednesday. I'm doing a challenge. You guys want to see me do an eating challenge? Today's the day, guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you tune in 4:10, guys. We got Weed Wednesday. We got all the things. So stay in, stay cool, stay great, guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys on the flip side. 420, guys. Make sure you tune in for 4:10. We go live. We got a great show. And I will, where are we at here? And I will see you guys on the flip side. CF 420. Take care of one another. You are loved and you are appreciated. Go out and change the world. We'll see you guys. Maybe.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. You guys, take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Be kind to one another, guys. And we will see you on the flip side. See you at 410.